Okay, hopefully set that up tonight. I had a feeder set up here. They took it down eventually and they gave it back because I emailed them to say you've taken down my bird feeders. But I've taken quite a lot of photos. Just sat in a tree. Ideal for an afternoon or a day sometimes. Took some sandwiches up there. Fed me and fed Dora. And like I say, they found them. Mainly because they saw me going up to where I've hidden them. And I'll show you where that's to because it's only around this corner. Because I wanted to get some forest birds, but the problem with forest is there's not a lot of light, and if there's not a lot of light you've got to get a really low shutter speed, which makes it considerably more difficult. Bear in mind that I was also shooting with a 200 to 500 f5.6, very good lens, and the lens I've got currently was supposed to be a temporary one because the 200 to 500 got jammed when it was extending, and they told me this was a couple of weeks before I was going on holiday that it was going to take a month or two to get it repaired because it's got to be sent back to Japan from the UK to get it fixed. So I brought the current lens I've got at the moment, which is a f4 500mm, but it was made in 1995, so it's got an internal motor and it's got a brilliant autofocus, but it's extremely loud and very heavy. So this is where I used to walk up. I used to walk up here. I'm not going to walk on it today because it's slippery and I don't trust myself. And Dora used to go up here and over and along that branch, and you'll see over there there's a nice place to sit. And I'll show you a video of Dora going that way. Bear in mind it was taken when I didn't have any proper video equipment. I just had my mobile. So ignore the fact that it's very poor quality, but it'll give you an idea. So I used to go and sit over there. I couldn't get to the feeders from there. So I used to go down here, across there, and through here. And I used to put the feeders on the top branch and put some food down on here. Dora used to love it, and I used to sit about where that broken branch is there, and took some photos of it with a 500mm, and it used to be really good, really nice. I got some nut hatches. I'll show you some videos of some photos now. I got some nut hatches, come down quite far, blue tits, long-tailed tits, and all that type of thing. And it was a lovely place. But then, as you can see from here, where I had them, if you were looking, you could see them. But they took them down, because I'm pretty sure they on this tree over here. And I put a little bit of bird food down, but hopefully we caught something last night, and I was right. I did leave my gorilla pod here. Thankfully it's still here. Don't have the money to replace things. So let's see what we got. look after that for me. So, the reason I brought the bag was mainly to put things in. Let's see what we've got. Open it up. Okay, so we've still got battery. We've still got quite a lot of battery, which is good. Okay, so that looks like that's me setting it up. It's either that or someone's playing with it. You never know. Yeah, that looks like it's me. No one else has this. No one has that Dora, which just goes in front of it and checks it's working. I think there's a squirrel. I don't know if you can see that. I would say most likely a squirrel. If there's a pine marten, I'm well chuffed. But I would say probably a squirrel. But there's no way of zooming in, as far as I know. What else have we got? Let's press OK on that one. Let's see what we got. Okay, so we're going to leave that tonight, and tomorrow we're going to come with some carrots. Num num num. Hopefully we'll get some wildlife, more than a squirrel. I think that was probably a jay. Yeah, so more than a squirrel. And tomorrow night will be Tuesday, so if the batteries last like they are at the moment, hopefully that will last another night, and then I can come and collect it Wednesday. Then I can leave it for charging on Thursday, where I go to the Forest of Dean, where we're going to go and find, hopefully, the most deadliest animal in the UK. Okay, let's see what we've got then. Alright, let's come loose. Let's turn it on to test to see how much we've got. Okay, I'll do the pin, stop looking. Okay, so we've now got 18. We have a deer. See what else we got. Coming. Okay, so it's now Thursday. I come to collect the camera instead of Wednesday, just because I need it tonight to charge it all night, ready for tomorrow, provided I go tomorrow. Because I do feel a bit off. So now, just looking at what we've got, Dora has found the carrots. So we've got quite a few carrots left. Although saying that, that have been nibbled by something, but that could be squirrel or Dora. That's been nibbled by something, but I don't think that's deer or anything else, because that's just, they've not eaten the skin. I would have thought they would eat the skin. Let me know in the comments. I don't think you're supposed to. Oh, bloody hell, look at that. Oh, like that. That's been eaten. So, we have, in theory, got something. And Dora's just finishing it off now. I think she's just ripping it up more than anything else. Put that in my back pocket. And do we have life? We've still got battery. Hey, excuse me a minute. Right, okay, so let's have a look and see what we've got. 41 videos. Okay, so what do I think of this system? Well, the first thing I would say is the strap that it comes with is a bit pants. So I have replaced it with something which has got a metal clip, which is a bit better. The other thing I do, just to stop people from nicking it, is there's a hole there, hopefully you can see it, where I stick a dog tie cable through. just nicked it off of Dora because I don't need it when I'm out anyway. I use the dog tie when I've gone shopping and I just want to lock her up outside to make sure that no one can come along and nick her with no troubles. And obviously I don't want people nicking this with no trouble, so it's just a preventative. You have got the locks here as well. And the one thing I have noticed though, that if you take the batteries out, timestamp is incorrect date and time. Not a massive thing, but it's one of those things. But the lock code set on there stays present, which is a must. Otherwise it becomes obsolete. The thing which I have noticed as well, if you set the mode to photo and video, it will take the photos first and then take a little time to take videos after, which means if the animal is walking by a reasonable distance from the camera, you will get a picture of its face as it walks into the camera, and then you've got a video of its backside as it's walking away. The other thing which is a bar in is if you take the videos at scaled version of 4K, it would only be 10 frames per second, awkward to watch. I do the Happy K at 20 frames per second, but if you go down to HD, then it's 30 frames per second. And I'm doing the video lengths at 2 minutes. And the batteries, even though I'm using rechargeable, not the recommended solution, 4 nights out of it, maybe 5 nights out of it. A reasonable amount of photos and a reasonable amount of video. And didn't fill up the SD card, which I've got currently in there. Let's check. 64 byte card in there. Would I buy it again? Yes, I probably would if I wanted a reasonably priced trail cam. On £70. Want to buy it, follow the links below. That allows me to get a little bit of pennies and make a purchase with no extra cost to you. If you've got the funds, spending twice as much to get a better camera. The one I'm looking at is about £170. Results from what I've seen online are better. Hopefully when I start making a bit of pennies on YouTube, we'll upgrade this so I get better results. But this, I've taken it out to Worcestershire to take some photos. The wild boar performs quite well there as well. The other thing I don't like about it is the connecting to it. It's a bit glitchy. I tried for 20 minutes out in the field to try and connect it, but I just couldn't get it to work. So I gave up in the end, but I have connected indoors with not much issue. I don't know why it wouldn't connect, in a case that I've set it somehow, just by taking the batteries out, and then I need to reset it up on the mobile app. What I did find is, you'll notice on the videos before, I did set the time, but then I took the batteries out to recharge them, and then it seems to have lost the timestamp. Thankfully it still keeps lock code, which is vital. Would I buy this product again? Yes, I would, but if you've got the money, I would recommend going to a better system, probably something which has got 4K native and is not going down to 10 frames per second, because that is a bit jarring to watch. Photos are okay, they're not brilliant, but they're definitely not what they state they are, which is 48 megapixels, and I've got a D850 that takes 48 megapixels and is considerably better than what the results are from here. I'd say they're probably upscaled more than anything else. If you zoom into them, you can still see the pixelation.